What is up, everybody? Today I am going to be showing you how to replace Ford's defective swollen lug nuts. This is a common problem for Fords around 2010. There is a TSB out for it and Ford did get sued, but I believe that case was dropped. So you're on your own fixing these on your own money. And I will have a link down below for the replacement lug nuts. Keep in mind that those are for the Ford Fusion though. I'm not exactly sure what other sizes go for what other models. Now what happens with these lug nuts is Ford created this two-piece lug nut design where it's a thin kind of sheet metal piece that goes over this. And after a while, most of the time it'll come off fine, but after a while, if you don't change out these lug nuts, they will start to crack and then they will swell up. So these are just regular 19mm. And you can see that this one already is a little bit harder to get on. And a 3/4 will fit a little bit better. But if you still can't get any of these sockets on, then your lug nut will end up like this. This is a lug nut that's already starting to go out. You can see that it's got a little bit of play between the sheet metal and the actual nut, which is this. Now I've already replaced the ones off of my car, but I'm going to show you how to get these off without using a welder or any special tools. So since I don't want this stuck on my car again, so I'm going to be taking it off the car. Here is a wheel stud. And this can be done on the car. There is enough room in that wheel to be able to get this. But I'm just going to be showing you right over here. So first thing you want to do is you see that top of that lug nut? This one is already dented. You just go with a nail and a hammer and you just punch a hole right in the middle of that. So you see that? That is just cheap crap sheet metal. Now you try to get that hole as big as you can. And then you just got a screwdriver and you just work your way around, and you just have to slowly and surely pry off that sheet metal. And this will take some time, and if you got 20 lug nuts to do, hopefully all of them are not this bad, you're gonna be doing this for a while. And what you're trying to do is you want to rip this metal apart and just get this sheet metal off, and then you can take off the lug nut that's actually under this sheet metal. So you want to be ripping it off. You want to start at a crack. I'll show you on this one. You want to start where there's already a crack in the side of the lug nut. So that would be like right over here, if you can find anything else. So right here on this lug nut, I got a crack right down here. So I want to be biting into this metal right over here. So you see there's a crack right there. It'll be easier to get it off that way. So you just keep doing that, and you try to pry this metal apart. Now remember, this is going to be in your wheel, so you don't have as much space, but you can still be able to slide. There's enough room to slide a screwdriver right inside that. And we just lost power. Alright, crank up the exposure, and I guess this is what I have to work with.
I've been thinking that we should be together. Oh, baby, you were always
Okay, so once you are at this point where you have a piece of metal over this edge, so you want to slide your screwdriver under that and then just carefully just rip that metal out from there. So over here I got a good piece pried out. So I'm just going to slide that screwdriver in. And that just chipped off, so I'll try again. Over here. You take it or leave it. But see, that's almost broken completely apart. Over here. But it's still connected right at the bottom, right there. See, and it's coming off, but it's still staying over here at the bottom. You can still, if you're able to just pry the rest of it off, you can get that socket on there. Over here, like I said earlier, it's a good spot because there's already a crack in there. And there we are. There. You just keep doing that until that ring right there, until that ring breaks in half. And then you can pull it off. Now this will just come off with an 11/16 socket. So that's how to remove a swelled up Ford lug nut. I did have a problem with the stud breaking off, but that's an unrelated issue. This one took a little longer than most, but it really depends on just how big that crack is, so how easy it'll be to take that off. So I hope this was of help to you guys, and if you have any questions, please comment down below.